in training to talk about this wonderful, powerful program they have for the youth.
Hi, how you doing? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this program here is Black Men in Training. And it's a program to train our young men to deter them from the violence, those things that hinder them. We train them to respect their mother, to respect their father, to respect their grandmother, their sisters. So it's real important because out here in this society, they are really actually trained to be drug dealers, gangbangers, disrespectful to their mothers and their fathers, disrespectful to their teachers. So we do the opposite of that. So I'm under of Black Men in Training, and this brother here is Brother Will. Thank you.
Thank you, Ben Pierre. Please give it up for all the speakers before that came on. Hey, they're all part of that village, is that right? It takes a village to raise just one. And we out here. And you did the hardest part today. You showed up. And you're showing out by showing up. Thank you. Black Men in Training. It was conceived out of the death of my brother who was murdered viciously by so-called gang members, and he was set up though by a female. And I wanted to enact violence back on that community. But God touched my heart. And I said something had to be done. Looking at the statistics of Daniel Moynihan back in 1961 when he said that it was a travesty that 29% of all African American homes had no man in them. It was led just by a single mother. We revisited that same study in 2013 and it had risen to an astonishing 71.3%. At the close of 2021, we are just over 81%. What's going on? So we have no men. Since there's no man in the home or in the community, we need to be trained how to be men. Henceforth comes the name, Black Men in Training. If you rock with it, say yeah. If you rock with it, say yeah. That's what's up. If you had the weather station told you do not come to this park because there was a 100% chance you would be struck by lightning, by a show of hands, how many would come?
I would.
We have a few anomalies here. Okay. The reason I'm saying this is because the murder rate in Portland, Oregon has risen to above 100%. It's above 200%. It's above 300% and 400%. How is this even possible in little bitty Portland, Oregon? So if our young men are killing themselves at that horrific rate, what future do we have as a people or a community? This has reached pandemic levels. Do we understand? So something must be done. So these young men learn self-love first, because you cannot love what you do not know. They learn to appreciate each other. And we lead with the words brother first when we recognize each other. That is Brother Nolan. That is Brother Pierre. This is Brother Tamir. That's Brother Nigel. Why? Because it's easy to come to a park and say, I'm going to air all these ninjas out. But it's hard for you to take out a gun and say, I'm going to kill brother so-and-so. It don't even sound right, do it? So we call each other brother first. They learn the respect. It is a military. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Left face, right face, because they have to learn discipline and the hierarchy that it takes to be in that discipline. Are you following me? Yes. This is what they learn. They learn Black history. That's very important. How many of you think that's important? It's more than just Martin Luther King had a dream, which is a beautiful dream. But these young men walk around with their pants sagging, and if you spell the word sagging backwards, it spells niggas.
Come on.
It does.
Come on. Be honest. Come on.
It spells it. So they have to relearn what they've been taught due to the conjecture that's pumped out through the media, pumped out through social media, pumped out through so-called rap music, which is really now crap music.
Come on.
And it's turning our men into other than what they're supposed to be. So if we want a community, guess what happens when men show up? Sugar, honey, iced tea changes. So we need men. Tired of being nomadic, moving from here to there. We appreciate all the love that was shown, but we got a home. And Dorothy said it herself. No place like home. Thank you for listening.
Yes, yes.
I am 9 years old and I am a 4th grader.
What school you go to?
I go to Secondary Elementary School.
He's a young black man in training. You love the program?
Yes, sir, and deeply.
You hear that? And deeply. We love you too, brother.